What's going on, everyone? So tonight I am going to be enjoying Mikkeller. This is it's called the Big Worcester. So there's a few different variations of this specific one that Mikkeller has done. I think he's kind of crossed out the different past variations that he's done with this. So there's the Big Worst, and then this is the Big Worcester. This is an American style barley wine. What makes a beer a barley wine, it's actually not even a wine or anything at all, as the name implies. They use malted barley, and then the higher ABV, it's just a wine component to it, and you get a barley wine. But the common characteristic with a type of barley wine is just going to be, obviously it's very boozy, a lot of alcohol that's in there, a lot of like fruity esters, and this one actually is brewed with champagne yeast, so I'm expecting maybe a little bit on the lighter, drier end, which would be, I'm all for it. I love any type of beers that are like that. So I'm gonna crack this one open. It's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a lot of sediment that's in there. So I know my fiance really hates seeing all the sediment and everything, but I think it's really cool to see all that. Ooh. Oh, that sounds amazing. A little backstory on Mikkeller. The guy, I think it's Mikkeller, I forget his last name, but actually back in maybe like 14 or 15 years ago, he was actually I think it was math or physics. He was he was a teacher, and he just did little experiments in his kitchen in Copenhagen, and fast forward, and he's probably one of the most world-renowned or most widely known international microbrewers. So I mean, he has really come a long way from teaching math and physics to being a brewer where he sells his beers in over like 40 different countries. Oh yeah, this pours super well. It's very big, bright, hits you in the face with a lot of that booziness, that alcohol that's in it. This one is actually 15.1%. So very common for a barley wine. And you guys know I love anything that has a high ABV. They're typically just really good. And so I'm expecting good things from this. I've had a few of his other beers in the past, and they've all been amazing. So let's give this one a shot. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. It's getting better the more that it's just like sitting on my palate. It's definitely one that I would probably recommend if there's like a few different beers that you have that you're expecting to drink throughout the night. End on this one, because it's going to just completely just wipe the palate, and you'll probably be tasting this the rest of this night. One of the first things that you get is going to be that high ABV, really boozy, but the champagne yeast gives it that light aromatic feel to it, and a little bit of dryness that's in there, which is really nice, complements the beer really well. But it's got those fruity characteristics that are there as well, just like a little bit of like caramel as well. So like all those combinations, like this beer is fantastic. I mean, if you can find anything from Mikkeller, more often than not, it's probably gonna be worth drinking. So again, this is Mikkeller Big Worcester from Copenhagen. If you can find it or anything from Mikkeller, I highly recommend it. Cheers.